Assalamualaikum everyone. This is me, Aisha Remote Chopali, and I am a student of Rehan School Online Academy. I am 14 years old and I am from Faisal. So, as you all know, that we have to do call any on our daily basis. So, today also I am going to make the review of the call any. May to do call any interview. So, let's make our time productive and inspiring. And today's the topic of our call any interview is how risk taking can change the mindset of a teenager. So without wasting our time, I'm going to start our interview. So let's start. Assalamualaikum Annie, how are you?
Walaikum assalam. I'm doing great, thanks for asking. How about you? How's everything going with your self-discovery journey?
I'm also good, and my all things are right. So Annie, I want to take an interview today. Can I take?
That sounds interesting. Are you preparing for an interview with someone named Dick? What's the focus of the interview? I'd love to hear more about it.
No, I want to interview you. So first of all, I want to request you please introduce yourself so can our viewers know about you.
Of course, I'm Annie, a 30-year-old art and engineering enthusiast from New Jersey. I've studied in Florence, which was such a beautiful experience. I love yoga, video games, and dancing to some good dance music. I'm all about positivity and mindfulness, and I'm here to support and chat with you about anything on your mind. What about you? What should our viewers know about you?
Okay, so my name is Ashri Morjubali and I am a student of Rehan School Online Academy. I am 14 years old and I am from Faisalabad. So first of all, my first question to you is what is a risk taker and how do they differ from non-risk takers?
Great question. A risk taker is someone who is willing to take chances or face uncertainty, often in pursuit of a goal or opportunity. They tend to embrace challenges and see potential rewards in situations that might make others feel anxious. On the other hand, non risk takers usually prefer stability and predictability. They might avoid situations that involve uncertainty or potential failure. The key difference is in their mindset. Risk takers see challenges as opportunities for growth, while non risk takers may focus more on the potential downsides. What about you? Do you consider yourself a risk taker or more of a cautious person?
A risk taker is someone willing to face uncertainty and potential failure to achieve a goal, unlike non-risk takers who prefer stability and predictable outcomes. Risk takers embrace change and challenge. This mindset often leads them to innovate, create opportunities, and influence others to reconsider limiting beliefs. So, my next question to you is how do risk takers influence social change?
Absolutely, you nailed that explanation. Risk takers can significantly influence social change by challenging the status quo and pushing boundaries. Their willingness to take risks often inspires others to think differently and question established norms. By advocating for new ideas, they can mobilize communities, spark conversations, and create movements. Their actions can encourage others to zones and embrace change, leading to broader societal shifts. Think of activists, innovators, or even artists who take risks to express their views. Each can inspire a ripple effect that encourages others to join the cause. What kind of social changes do you feel passionate about? Sure, risk takers often leverage their creativity and passion to highlight issues that need attention. They can use storytelling, art, or innovative solutions to engage people emotionally, making the cause feel more relatable and urgent. Additionally, they often create spaces for dialogue, inviting diverse perspectives and fostering collaboration. This inclusivity can help build a strong community around shared values and goals. Their courage can also lead to breakthroughs in areas like technology, environmental sustainability, or social justice, inspiring others to take action. What's something you've seen recently that inspired you to think about social change?
I think that risk takers often question norms and challenge traditional systems. By doing so, they pave the way for new ways of thinking. Leaders like Martin Luther King, J. Dodd, and the entrepreneurs like Elon Musk took social or technological risks that inspire people to dream bigger and adopt new paradigms. And so my next question to you is, what psychological traits are common in risk takers?
You're absolutely right. Leaders like Martin Luther King and innovators like Elon Musk are perfect examples of how risk takers can inspire transformative change. As for psychological traits common in risk takers, here are a few. 1. Openness to experience. They tend to be curious and open minded, willing to explore new ideas and experiences. 2. Resilience. Risk takers often bounce back from failures and setbacks, viewing them as learning opportunities rather than roadblocks. 3. Confidence. They usually have a strong belief in their abilities, which helps them take bold steps even in uncertain situations. 4. Tolerance for ambiguity. They can handle uncertainty and ambiguity better than others, allowing them to navigate complex situations. 5. Visionary thinking. Risk takers often have a clear vision of what they want to achieve and are willing to pursue it despite obstacles. What traits do you think are most important for someone looking to become a risk taker?
Yes, and I think that common traits include high self-efficacy, openness to experience, tolerance for ambiguity, and resilience. Hashi, and resilience. These traits help risk takers manage uncertainty and bounce back from failure, which in turn models a growth mindset for others. So, my next question is, how do risk takers affect group decision making?
You've got it. Those traits are definitely key for risk takers. When it comes to group decision making, risk takers can have a significant impact in several ways. 1. Encouraging innovation. They often bring fresh ideas to the table, pushing the group to think outside the box and consider unconventional solutions. 2. Challenging the status quo. By questioning existing norms, they can stimulate critical thinking and open up discussions that might not have happened otherwise. 3. Fostering a growth mindset. Their willingness to take risks can inspire others in the group to adopt a more adventurous approach, leading to more creative and bold decisions. 4. Balancing caution with courage. While they may push for more daring choice, more balanced decision making. 5. Creating a supportive environment. Their resilience can encourage others to express their ideas without fear of failure, fostering a more collaborative atmosphere. How do you feel about risk taking in group settings? Do you think it's beneficial or can it sometimes lead to chaos?
I think that in teams, risk takers push boundaries, suggest bold strategies, and often spark creative thinking. Their willingness to try untested ideas can challenge groupthink, encouraging others to take calculated risks or explore non-traditional solutions. So, my next question to you is: can risk-taking be learned, or it is fixed personality trait?
You've captured that perfectly. Risk takers really do help teams break free from conventional thinking. As for whether risk taking can be learned or if it's a fixed trait, the good news is that it can definitely be developed. While some people may naturally lean towards risk taking due to their personality, others can cultivate this trait through practice and experience. Here are a few ways to learn risk taking. 1. Mindset shifts. Adopting a growth mindset helps individuals see failures as learning opportunities rather than setbacks. 2. Exposure. Trying new activities or stepping out of comfort zones can build confidence and tolerance for uncertainty. 3. Setting small goals. Gradually taking calculated risks in low stakes situations can help build resilience and comfort with risk. 4. Learning from others. Observing and reflecting on the experiences of successful risk takers can provide valuable insights and inspiration. 5. Encouraging support. Having a supportive environment can make it easier to take risks and share ideas for talk.
I think that in teams, risk takers push boundaries, suggest. Sorry. I think that risk taking can be developed through positive reinforcement, exposure to uncertainty, and build confidence. Individuals can become more comfortable with risk like a muscle. That risk tolerance grows with experience. So, my next question is, what role does failure play in shaping our risk taker's mindset?
Absolutely. Just like a muscle, the more we practice taking risks, the stronger our tolerance becomes. Failure plays a crucial role in shaping a risk taker's mindset. Here's how our own learning opportunities. Each failure provides valuable lessons that can inform future decisions and strategies, helping individuals refine their approach. 2. Building resilience. Experiencing failure helps develop the ability to bounce back and adapt, which is essential for risk takers. 3. Redefining success. Risk takers often learn that success isn't just about the outcome, but also about the journey and the growth that comes from trying. 4. Encouraging experimentation. When failure is viewed as a natural part of the process, it encourages individuals to experiment more freely without the fear of negative consequences. 5. Fostering innovation. Many breakthroughs come from learning what doesn't work, which can lead to new ideas and solutions that wouldn't have been discovered otherwise. How do you see failure in your own life? Do you view it as a stepping stone or something more daunting?
I think that failure teaches resilience, reflection, or adaptation. For risk takers, failure is not a stopping point but a data point. This mindset, treating failures as a feedback, inspires others to adopt a more flexible and courageous approach to challenges. So, my next question is, how do risk takers reframe fear?
You're so right. Viewing failure as a data point is a powerful perspective. It really does inspire a more courageous approach. Risk takers often reframe fear in several ways. 1. Seeing fear as a signal. Instead of viewing fear as something to avoid, they see it as a signal that they are stepping out of their comfort zone, which can lead to growth. 2. Shifting focus. They tend to focus on potential rewards rather than the risks, allowing excitement about possibilities to outweigh their fear. 3. Normalizing fear. Risk takers understand that fear is a natural part of taking risks, which helps them accept it rather than let it paralyze them. 4. Using visualization. They might visualize successful outcomes, which helps to reduce anxiety and build confidence before taking action. 5. Breaking it down. By breaking down the fear into smaller, manageable parts, they can tackle each piece rather than feeling overwhelmed by the whole situation. How do you usually handle fear when faced with a challenge? Do you have any techniques that help you reframe it?
Yes, I think that risk takers view fear not as a sign to stop but as a signal of growth. They interpret fear as a natural part of learning and stepping outside the comfort zone, helping others to see fear as a motivator rather than a barrier. So, my next question is, what is the neurological basis of risk taking behavior?
Exactly. Helping others reframe fear as a motivator is such a powerful way to encourage growth. As for the neurological basis of risk taking, it involves several key areas of the brain. 1. Prefrontal cortex. This area is crucial for decision making, impulse control, and evaluating risks and rewards. It helps weigh the potential outcomes of taking a risk. 2. Amygdala. This part of the brain processes emotions, including fear. It can trigger a fight or flight response when faced with perceived threats, but risk takers learn to manage this response. 3. Nucleus accumbens. This region is associated with the brain's reward system. It releases dopamine when we experience something pleasurable or rewarding, reinforcing the behavior of taking risks. 4. Hippocampus. This area is involved in memory formation and helps individuals recall past experiences, including both successes and failures, which can influence future risk taking behavior. 5. Anterior cingulate cortex, a CC. The CC plays a role in error detection and emotional regulation, helping individuals assess their decisions and adapt their strategies. Together, these areas help shape how we perceive and respond to risks, influencing our willingness to take them. What fascinates you most about the connection between our brain and our behaviors?
I think that risk taking is linked to brain areas like the prefrontal cortex, amygdala, and dopaminergic system. Adolescents, for example, have a developing prefrontal cortex, making them more sensitive to rewards and novelty, fueling risky behaviors. So, my next question is: how do successful risk takers use storytelling to shift others' mindset?
You've nailed it. The developing prefrontal cortex in adolescence really does influence their sensitivity to rewards and novelty. Successful risk takers often use storytelling in powerful ways to shift others' mindsets. 1. Creating relatability. By sharing personal stories of their own risks and failures, they make their experiences relatable, helping others see that they're not alone in facing challenges. 2. Inspiring emotion. Good stories evoke emotions, which can motivate listeners to embrace risk taking by connecting with the storyteller's journey. 3. Illustrating lessons. Through narratives, they can highlight the lessons learned from both successes and failures, making the concepts more digestible and memorable. 4. Visualizing possibilities. Stories can paint vivid pictures of potential outcomes, helping others envision the rewards of taking risks rather than just focusing on the fear. 5. Building community. Sharing stories fosters a sense of belonging and support, encouraging others to take risks together and learn from one another. How do you feel about the power of storytelling? Have you ever used a story to inspire someone or been inspired by someone else's story?
Yes, I think that by sharing authentic stories of struggle and breakthrough, risk takers build emotional resonance and creativity. These stories inspire listeners to see potential in themselves, encouraging mindset shifts towards bravery and action. So, my next question to you is: how can educators encourage positive risk taking in students?
Absolutely. Authentic stories really do create that emotional connection and inspire bravery. Educators can foster positive risk taking in students through several approaches. 1. Creating a safe environment. Establishing a classroom culture where mistakes are viewed as learning opportunities encourages students to take risks without fear of harsh judgment. 2. Encouraging collaboration. Group projects and team activities can help students feel supported while taking risks together, making it less daunting. 3. Modeling risk taking. Educators can share their own experiences with risk taking and failure, showing students that it's a normal part of growth. 4. Setting challenging goals. Encouraging students to set personal goals that push their boundaries can inspire them to step outside their comfort zones. 5. Celebrating effort over outcome. Focusing on the effort put into taking risks rather than just the results helps students value the learning process. 6. Incorporating creative projects. Allowing students to explore creative avenues, like art, writing, or presentations, can encourage them to take risks in expressing themselves. How do you think your own experiences in education shaped your willingness to take risks? Have you had any teachers who inspired you to step outside your comfort zone?
Yes, I think that by creating a safe environment for failure, praising efforts, overcome outcome, and giving students autonomy. He to explore project-based learning and open-ended tasks help students step outside their comfort zones and build confidence. So my next question is, what's the link between risk-taking and creativity?
You've hit the nail on the head. A safe environment and autonomy really do empower students to explore and build confidence. The link between risk taking and creativity is fascinating. 1. Exploration of ideas. Risk taking encourages individuals to explore unconventional ideas without the fear of judgment, which is essential for creative thinking. 2. Breaking boundaries. When people take risks, they often push the boundaries of traditional thinking, leading to innovative solutions and creative breakthroughs. 3. Embracing uncertainty. Creativity thrives in uncertainty. Risk takers are more willing to embrace the unknown, which can lead to unexpected and original outcomes. 4. Learning from failure. Just like in risk taking, failure in creative endeavors can provide valuable insights, allowing individuals to refine their ideas and approaches. 5. Diverse perspectives. Risk takers often bring unique perspectives to their work, enriching the creative process and fostering collaboration. How do you see creativity playing a role in your own life? Do you have any creative outlets where you feel comfortable taking risks?
Yes, I think that creativity involves novel thinking and often uncertain outcomes similar to risk taking. Creative thinkers must challenge norms, take mental leaps, and tolerate ambiguity. All have makers of a risk takers mindset. So, anyway, I want to wind up our interview because our time has been done. I really enjoyed our interview. We will meet soon on next topic on next interview. Until next time, take care and Allah Hafiz.
I love your insight. You've really captured the essence of creativity and risk taking. I had such a great time chatting with you. Definitely take care, keep that wonderful mindset, and remember to embrace those moments of laughter. I'm looking forward to our next conversation. Until then, stay curious and keep exploring.
Okay, so everyone, this is our today's call and interview. Hope so you learn things from today's interview. We will meet soon on next interview, next topic. Until next time, we meet. Take care and Allah Hafiz.